All right, folks, pregame report. But first, we have to give Franklin some pets. Franklin has blessed us with his presence for this pregame report. So I hope you are all very happy to see Franklin. He's not on here very often, but he wanted to hang out today, so that's very exciting. And something else that is also very exciting is it's actually the 2-year anniversary of my first ever upload on YouTube, where I titled it "The Edmonton Oilers Are Broken." This was uploaded November 10th, 2023, after they lost to the San Jose Sharks to fall to 2-10-1 on the season. And shortly before Jay Woodcroft ended up getting fired, the Oilers went into Seattle, won that game, but then they fired Woodcroft, hired Knobloch, and then the rest is history. The channel has grown like crazy since this first upload. So I am curious, though. I did want to ask all of you at home, what was the first video that you saw of mine? And what's your favorite part of the channel? Like, what do you like the most about the channel? Do you like the pre-games? Do you like the post-games? Do you like live streams? Do you just like the content in general? I do want to hear from you. I do want to go over some of the channel analytics, though, just because I do like to show all this stuff off. I am very transparent, and I'm also very thankful for how much growth this channel has had. 2.4 million views in 2 years. That is absolutely crazy. 219,000 watch time in hours. 219,000 watch time hours, 7.9K subscribers, almost 8,000, and we will likely hit 10,000 subscribers sometime this season, whether it's in the new year, whether it's during the playoffs, assuming the team even gets there, or if I keep crashing out because the team stinks, maybe even sooner. Estimated revenue, 16,000. That is Canadian, and that is with donations, ad revenue. That's like everything combined, super chats, that sort of thing. But yeah, just crazy that it's been 2 years. I did want to give a huge shout out to all of you at home, and I did want to kind of celebrate this milestone because time goes by fast. And when I'm creating content on YouTube, I kind of forget just how fast time does fly. And I just want to say thank you all so much for always tuning in and supporting. It truly means the world. But with that out of the way, let's jump into the pregame report. We got some projected lineups to talk about, and these lineups are not official. They're not finalized. The Oilers didn't roll proper lines at morning skate because they have guys that are still in and out of the lineup. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins sounds like he's going to miss about a week, so that is not optimal for a team that is already struggling to score and produce offense. Nugent-Hopkins was a point-per-game player this season until this recent setback. I don't know what the injury is. Knobloch did not say. Zach Hyman will not play tonight. However, everyone's favorite player is going to be in the lineup tonight. Matthias Janmark is in the lineup tonight, folks. Round of applause for Matthias Janmark. I think he's going to have a big game. Remember, last year, I said if Connor Brown got a hat trick, I would buy a Connor Brown jersey. This year, it's Matthias Janmark. The Matthias Janmark hat trick watch is on now. If Janmark gets a hat trick at any point this season or in the playoffs, I will buy a Janmark jersey. Let's take a look at the projected lineups here, folks, against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Remember, this lineup is not official, so what I have on the screen, it's just kind of my own projection. Draisaitl with McDavid and Roslovic, they loaded them up against Colorado. Did not work out. Don't be surprised to see them split back up tonight, but because of the absence of Nugent-Hopkins, I don't know which direction Chris Knobloch is going to go. I don't know if he's going to try and keep them loaded to at least have one scoring line, or if he's going to try and separate them to create more depth in the center position, because now the center depth doesn't look great without Nugent-Hopkins there. Second line, Bud Colson with Adam Henrique and Andrew Mangiapane. Third line, Trent Frederick, Noah Philp, Matthias Janmark. I do assume Janmark will be on the third line. And then the fourth line, Howard, Lazar, and Savoy. Lazar is in for Tomaszek. Zach Hyman, he was an extra skater at practice. Now, Zach Hyman, he has been very engaged at practice. He is this close to returning. Obviously, he will play at some point on this road trip. Nugent-Hopkins is out possibly 1 week. 1 week. Janmark makes his debut, and Stuart Skinner gets the start. Stuart Skinner not doing a good job putting the fire out around the goaltending. This morning, he said that save percentage doesn't matter. What matters is the win column. And sorry, Stu, the team is 4-0 when you put up a 900 save percentage. And a lot of that has to do with you and Calvin Pickard. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. Save a puck. 900 save percentage, that's what we're looking for. They are 4-0 when they get a 900 save percentage or better. That's what we're looking for tonight, Stu. Come on. I believe in you, Stu. I've been very hard on Stu the last couple of days, especially yesterday. Need a big game from him. If the team's going to turn it around, the goaltending also has to turn it around as well. But the group in front of the goalies has to be much more engaged, much more emotional. I'm not talking always just physically, but I want to see emotion on the ice tonight. Columbus Blue Jackets this season, they are 7-7-0. Their power play ranks 29th. Their penalty kill ranks 28th. Their special teams is not very good. They score 3.07 goals per game, which ranks 16th. They give up 3.21 goals against per game, which ranks 21st. And, that has nothing to do. The goals against there, that has nothing to do with the goaltending. That is a lot to do with the special teams, and this team gives up a lot of chances as well. The Columbus Blue Jackets not as strong 5-on-5 as I think they would like to be. Their expected goals for at 5-on-5, they rank 23rd, 48.43%. Shots for percentage, they rank 15th, 50%. And save percentage at 5-on-5, 92.20, a .922 save percentage at 5-on-5. Jet Greaves and Elvis Merzlikins, they are doing their job in the crease. The Columbus Blue Jackets are just not doing their job when it comes to producing on special teams and generating enough chances to, outscore some of their issues. Goaltending for Columbus has been great. It's going to be a tough night for Edmonton, although the last time I said it'll be a tough night because of good goaltending, they ended up rattling off, 6 goals against the Utah Mammoth. So we'll have to see how they do tonight. The Oilers, they rank second on the power play at 33.3%. They are 11th on the penalty kill, 81.8%. Goals per game, they rank 18th, 2.94. Goals against per game, they rank 27th, 3.44. Expected goals for percentage at 5-on-5, they rank 21st. Shots for percentage, they rank 10th. And team save percentage at 5-on-5 ranks 31st. Stu, you're going to sit here and tell me that save percentage doesn't matter? Well, I think it does matter because when you're getting the second worst goaltending by save percentage in the NHL, I think it's actually a miracle that this team is 6-6-4 and 500 on the season. They have an opportunity here. They banked some Bettman points. They banked points earlier in the season. This is when you have to go on a run. They can't afford to drop any more points, especially in regulation. And coming off that 9-1 loss to Colorado, looking for a big game tonight from the group. Big game tonight. I'm feeling good about it too. It's not a lot to feel good about the Oilers game lately. I'm feeling good about this one. The keys to the game for the Oilers: bounce back opportunity, and not just an opportunity. This is time to show the fans, show yourselves, the coaching staff, show everyone that you are better than this, that what we've seen so far this season is not reflective of what this team currently is, that there is another level that they can reach, and that they play together as a unit and play with emotion. I want to see some emotion tonight. I want to see some hits. I want to see some fights. I want to see some goals. I want to see this team looking like they're having fun. This team looks miserable on the ice. Even when they score goals, they don't like they look like they don't enjoy scoring goals. I want to see this team look like they're having some fun tonight. And as a fan, I also want to have some fun. And then third key to the game for the Oilers: continue these strong special teams. That is very, very key for Edmonton. Their penalty kill, they went 7 for 7 on the kill against Colorado somehow. In a game where they give up 9 goals to the Avs can't get a single power play goal on 7 opportunities. That's kind of weird. Bit of a weird one there, especially with Colorado's offensive weapons. But the Oilers' penalty kill, credit where it's due. It's been very good this season, and the power play has also been very good. If they can start to produce at 5-on-5, well, this team could start to cook a little bit. We need to see them start cooking. The Blue Jackets keep the game at 5-on-5. That is their main key to this game. The Blue Jackets special teams are abysmal. Their power play is really bad, and their penalty kill is really bad. So for the Blue Jackets, stay out of the box and don't allow the Oilers to get any power play opportunities, because it could be a disastrous game for Columbus if that happens. The Columbus Blue Jackets should be attacking Edmonton's defense. If the Blue Jackets get an early one tonight, if they get an early one on Stu, if they get an early one, if they can break down the Oilers' defense very, very quickly in that first period, within the first 5 minutes, you're probably going to run away with this game. I think the Oilers are a group where if they get down early, they are going to start to panic. They're going to overplay the puck, and Columbus is going to be able to take advantage of that. I think whoever scores first tonight, major advantage, likely wins the hockey game. And number 3 for Columbus in terms of the keys to the game here: shots from anywhere on Stu. You never know what puck is going to beat Stu, because a lot of pucks go through him. Literally shoot from everywhere. You never know. Now, my players to watch, I'm going Mattias Janmark for the Edmonton Oilers. Having a good feeling about Mattias Janmark tonight, folks. And then I'm going Kirill Marchenko for the Columbus Blue Jackets. He is their leading scorer. And my score prediction, drum roll, please. Here we go. I'm going to say 5-4 Oilers in overtime, not regulation, with a Janmark goal, maybe even a Janmark hat trick. What do y'all think about that? I hope you enjoyed today's pregame report. There will be no live stream tonight. I do apologize for that. I don't know when the next live stream is going to be. I am aiming for Saturday. Saturday is what I'm aiming for the next live stream for everyone, so keep an eye out for that. the Oilers, this is their last home game before they go on the road for 7 straight, and this road trip that is upcoming is probably going to make or break the season for this team. If they don't go 500 on the road trip, I have a horrible feeling about the rest of the season. Tonight, they can get off on the right foot, get yourself above 500 before you head out on the road. That would go a long way in helping this team out and getting them ready and getting them prepared for a playoff run, a playoff push, I should say. I know it's only November. These points count. The standings right now, they do count, and I am paying attention to them very, very closely. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you really liked today's video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. The amount of new subscribers, welcome in. I hope you've been enjoying your stay. I can't tell you how many crash outs are going to happen this season. I know a lot of people like to hate watch. They like to watch to see my reaction to poor performances, and that's all great. But for me personally, for my own mental health, I really hope the team has a good game tonight. I would love to see them bounce back and win 9-1. If they lose 9-1, I want to see this team win 9-1 tonight, but I'm going 5-4 in OT. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for your support over the last 2 years. Means the world. I can't wait for what the next couple of years has in store for the channel. Hopefully at least one championship with the McDavid era, and we'll go from there, folks. Tell them that you love them, and as always, fight like a kid, fight like Ben. Let's go Oilers.